It may look like I'm glowing right now, but half of it's just sweat. Hey guys, it's Jess and I am back with another video like I promised, even though I kind of want to kill myself because that video that I spent so long on didn't work. But that's okay. I'm going to jump into another video because I cannot handle redoing that one. It took me so long to film, so long to edit. If you guys really want a everyday summer 2017 makeup routine, then I'll do it, but summer's almost over anyway, so that brings me into my back to school series. This video is just going to be stuff that I wish someone told me when I was going into grade 9, and I may sound harsh in some parts, and I totally don't mean to sound like a bitch. I don't mean to come off as one in this video. Like, this is literally stuff that I wish I knew. And the first thing I want to say is that seniors and juniors and sophomores will only hate you because it's a meme to hate freshmen. It's a meme to hate all the lower classmen. We don't actually care. The furthest we'll go is roll our eyes at you when you're like screaming because you think you're so cool because you're in high school. Like, you're not as cool as you think you are. And by the time you're a senior, you'll realize that. And so when seniors and juniors, even sophomores, see freshmen, they're like, you think you're cool but you're not, it's just high school. And that brings me on to my next point, is that you have a lot more freedom in high school, so you're going to be able to skip classes. You're not tied at the hip with all your classmates, and your teachers don't seriously like chase after you if you're not showing up. You could find ways to skip class and get away with it, but you're not cool because you do it. I do wish I showed up to more because grade 9's a very important year. It's gonna be hard. Grade 9 is going to be a fucking wake-up call into what high school is. Honestly, I found grade 10 harder because when I went into grade 9, I expected it to be so easy, and it kind of was easy because I was expecting it to be up here in difficulty, and it was really just like here. But because I wasn't prepared and I didn't go through grade 9 actually paying attention, grade 10 took me by a shitstorm. So grade 9 is preparing you for the even harder levels of high school. So I do highly recommend show up to class. If you think getting bad grades and not graduating with your classmates is cool, you're not fucking cool. You're just really fucking yourself over. Like someone from my school tweeted something like, oh, all these people getting ready for exams and I don't care, like I'm failing. Like, that's not funny. That's not cool. Like, I won't see you at graduation because you're failing all your grade 12 courses. Like, every year in high school is preparing you for the next year, and then grade 12 is preparing you for university. And if you're not doing good in grade 11 and 12, you're not going to university or college or whatever you want to do. So it starts at grade 9. Go to class, pay attention, do your homework. Like, that's another thing. Do your homework. I know it kind of seems like busy work, and it's so stupid, and sometimes you get a lot in one day, but it's worth it because especially in subjects you don't really understand or you're not good at, you're going to want to do your homework because it's practice, and then you can go the next day and ask your teacher for help because your teachers are there to help you. And sometimes homework is checked, which sounds so stupid because it's high school, but it depends on the teacher. Sometimes homework is checked and it may be a big part of your final mark. I don't know. So that's more the academic side. Let's get into the social side. What you do with your social life will affect your grades. And so the main thing I want to say is that popularity doesn't matter. If you don't get through your mind that popularity does not fucking matter, you're gonna go through high school, and at the end of those 4 years, you're going to regret so much. Like, spending so much time worrying about what people think about you, like how many friends you have, how many parties you're invited to. It doesn't matter. Like, it does not matter. Those people that are popular in grade 9, 10, 11, 12, they most likely will not be getting as far as you are if you focus on your close friends and your family and your school. There are so many people out there, like at my school, that all they care about is getting to the top and tearing people down, and they're not going to be anywhere because they're going to get a job and then they're going to be tearing everyone down, and they're still going to be in that high school mentality. And if you don't grow out of that high school mentality after like grade 9, you're going to keep it because it's just going to keep building. And just remember, popularity does not matter. And I also have to stress, you're not going to keep the same friend group all throughout high school. It's not going to happen. You may keep one friend, maybe 2 all throughout high school. People change. People can change a lot just in one summer. Shit happens in high school. Like, shit happens. I don't know why you're going to have a falling out, but you're going to have a falling out. It just happens. Drama happens in high school. But the one piece of advice I can give you to avoid as much drama as possible is that you should not shit talk anyone, whether they're your friends or they're not. Like, you barely know them, that's even more reason to not shit talk them, because it's like, what are you gaining out of it, you know? That's probably the #1 source of almost all the drama I've gone through. Like, so many friendships I have seen ended, and so many of my friendships have ended because someone has shit talked the other person. And it's just, keep your mouth shut. Leave people alone, especially if you don't know them. Like, you don't know what they're going through. And I know you hear this all the time, like, you don't know what they're going through, you don't know what happens behind closed doors, like, you know their name, not their story. But like, seriously, leave people the fuck alone. If they're your friends, why are you being mean? Like, why are you shit talking them? They're supposed to be your friends. And then the whole like shit talking, like you know those friendships that start because you hate the same person, like it's a mutual hatred for someone? That's not a friendship. Do not base a friendship on not liking the same person. Like, if someone comes up to you and is like, oh, like, you hate fucking Bella, like, so do I, let's be like best friends, like, let's go fuck that bitch up. Like, no. If they have that kind of mentality, they could easily flip on you just like that. So, not a friendship. Stay away from those people. That's just negativity. Although it is so satisfying when someone else hates the person you hate. Like, it's satisfying, but don't become best friends with it. Another thing is that don't be one of those people that think it's cool to just like sit in a corner and like not talk to anyone. Do your work. And then when you have free time and you're invited to go out to a social event, do it. So that brings me to when you do go out and you go out with your friends and you're just hanging out, and then someone pulls out like a big fat blunt and they offer it to you. Like, they're literally offering it to you to give you the option. It's, you don't have to like step back and go, whoa, 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 like, I'm saying no, like, this is me saying no, like, I don't want that blunt, I don't want that blunt. Like, literally just say no thank you, and they don't give a fuck. Like, no one's gonna laugh at you because you don't want to smoke weed or because you don't want to take a shot. Like, it really doesn't matter to anyone. No one cares. I feel like this is a big fear in a lot of parents and teachers and even like kids. Like, they're worried that they're going to be forced to smoke or they're going to be forced to drink, and it just really isn't like that. So don't be scared. Like, literally just say no thank you. And this brings me to my last point. Not even piece of advice, just PSA. This is a PSA from Jessica Murphy. You'll do stupid shit. You're just gonna do dumb shit. You're gonna sneak out, or you're gonna lie to your parents. Better to make these mistakes in high school and learn from them before you go off and live on your own, like in university, or you move out or whatever. To be honest, you want to do it when you're younger because then you have the excuse and you say like, I'm only like 16, so like I'm a child, like I don't know better. But when you're like 24 and you're making these dumbass mistakes, like people are gonna look at you and be like, you're a grown-ass adult, like what's wrong with you? So do dumb shit like right now. And honestly, it's fine. Like, I've done so many things and I regret everything, but I regret nothing. Like, everything I've done has brought me to this place, and this sounds so cheesy, but everything I've done has turned me into the person I am today. I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm happy that I learned from my mistakes, and I experienced shit before I'm off and I'm in a more dangerous situation. So that's it for this video. I just like yelled at a bunch of freshmen. I'm so sorry. Like, if I came off rude in this video, I seriously don't mean to, but like I said, this is stuff that I wish I knew before I went into high school, because high school seems like this big scary place that you'll get lost in, but It's not. You get into a routine really quick, and honestly, if you focus on yourself and doing your work and then focusing on your close friends and making your 4 years as fun as possible for you, you'll be fine. Just stay in your own lane. But yeah, anyway guys, okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I've tried to film an outro like 30 fucking times. This ain't working. Like, what am I saying? Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember, high school isn't fucking scary. Like, it's really nothing. It's really not that serious. Seriously, it's really not that serious. Seriously, but fuck me, I hate myself. Anyway, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Yeah, if I could go back to that day we met, I probably would just stay in bed.